I crashed out in my last post, and you can go watch that if you'd like to be a little bit entertained. But I'm loving the conversation around the International Delights creamer. We are kind of just frogs being slowly boiled in a pot. Obviously, what we want to call these little luxuries, which is also just like literally cheap, processed cow pus, as the vegans would like to say, and sugar. It's totally an abusive relationship. And this is something I want to write about. This is absolutely something that is so real, and it's affecting 99, if not 100% of people. I don't want to be a hater. Lord knows I don't want to be a hater. That takes energy that I don't have. I would rather put my energy towards something positive, towards something that will build, towards creating things. We need a new word other than processing, but like processing trauma, blockages, difficult tension, distress tolerance is going to be an important theme within this as well. I've been learning about experiential avoidance. What is interesting about how my interest in that intersects with the rest of this conversation is that these companies are selling us these escape routes out of being forced to build our distress tolerance. And there's a strong relationship there with boredom as well, because for a while I was like, boredom, like I couldn't even imagine being bored. But boredom is actually low-key a skill. It means that you can sit with yourself in silence with no stimulation and feel safe and feel comfortable, not have things float to the surface that are distressing. To throw my hat in the ring, I want to say this is an important conversation we should continue having. As a young person trying to like build a business or build myself, build a career, it's something that you have to interact with. Like you really have to choose to become part of the problem. At least it feels that way. That in itself is very distressing. But in terms of a solution to the distress, I really do think that community is going to be our way out, because I've been without community. I do have Saturn in retrograde in my 11th house, like in Aries, hello. So it's my time. So I've been without community in the brief moments where I've really felt that sense of belonging and that sense of being part of a network where I play a role, and that role has real value and is important, and I can see my effect emotionally in other people's lives. I can see myself making their lives better, and I can see them making my life better. That is a real solution, and that's homegrown. That is the garden of life that we can tend to and that we can cultivate together. So it doesn't all have to be doomsday. I don't want what I create to make people feel dread, because I don't want to feel dread. I want to purge that dread, or finding new language. I want to massage out that dread, right? So that it can be released. I'm doing that through body work. I'm doing that through healthcare in my community. I'm doing that through daily interactions. I'm doing that through my writing primarily. I'm doing that through my creations primarily. And I also think that having that sense of why, it's the only clean fuel. It's the only clean fuel.